You'd think that Coach Luke Jensen would have enough unique experiences to draw upon while coaching his players, besides winning the French Open doubles title with his brother, but he has another unique asset that he's passing on to his players. And that unique trait has to do with a pretty cool nickname of his. That nickname? Dual Hand Luke, because he can serve over 130 miles per hour with both hands. Losing in the round of 32 as a 3 seed is bitter, especially when that loss comes at the hand of a conference rival, as Syracuse had happened to it this year against Marquette. However, in 7 to 8 months, Syracuse will get the majority of its team back to try again to make a run at the national championship game. So remember, without a hands-free set, which I don't have, don't use a cell phone while driving, or else you could end up with something like this, a ticket. So if you call within the next 10 minutes, I'll call you back, because I'll be driving. For NCC News, I'm Zack Owens.
Mega Millions reaches over $300 million. What would you do with that money?
The 2010 census reports that a new ethnicity is the second largest in America.
A popular summertime food may be healthier than you think.
And the 2011 SU commencement speaker. Citrus TV News Live at 6 starts right now.
Hello and welcome to Citrus TV News Live at 6. I'm Perry Russum.
And I'm Clay Lepard. It's Friday. The 2011 SU commencement speaker has been announced, and people seem a bit confused. It's our top story tonight. J. Craig Venter will be the 2011 commencement speaker here at Syracuse University. Venter is known for his work to decode the human genome. Venter will also be awarded an honorary degree by SU. And if you don't know who he is, you're not alone.
He has something interesting to offer.
I don't know who he is.
I think probably the work he does is really interesting, but it's really selective, so it probably won't be like inclusive to everyone who's there. So maybe people would be bored.
Syracuse University tested its orange alert system at 1 p.m. today. Syracuse students and employees received texts, emails, and even phone calls. Also, the SU Orange Alert outdoor siren system was tested on North and South Campus. The sirens were on for about 10 seconds.
Massachusetts Senator Scott Brown is in Syracuse for the weekend. Senator Brown is attending a fundraiser by the Onondaga County Republican Committee tonight. Senator Brown will be at the Shine bookstore at 1 p.m. tomorrow to sign copies of his book, Against All Odds, My Life of Hardship, Fast Breaks, and Second Chances.
I think it's pretty cool. I probably won't attend, but it sounds like a cool thing.
I'm for him. Go Republicans. I'm Republican.
Syracuse University turned 141 years old yesterday and celebrated with a campus-wide celebration. Alexa Greenberg and Anna Kuskin is here to tell us about the day's festivities.
Syracuse University celebrated National Orange Day yesterday. This year is the 141st anniversary of SU's founding on March 24th, 1870. Bookstore employee Ronna Schindler explained why this day is so significant.
It's important because it kind of lets you know what's going on, how long the establishment has been here, just to celebrate not free education, but to celebrate being able to have an education.
For the event, free blue and orange cookies were given out during the day. Also, any student wearing an orange could enter a raffle to win some Cuse gear. The bookstore was also featuring a promotion where students could receive 10 to 60% off items in the bookstore. Regardless of whether students knew about National Orange Day or not, those who entered seemed to be very happy to get a free cookie. Anna Kuskin attended last night's event, and she joins us now live in the newsroom. Anna?
Hi, Alexa. Students, faculty, alumni, and locals gathered last night in Goldstein Auditorium for food, fun, and festivities. This is the second year the carnival has taken place for National Orange Day.
In the past, what we've done is we've done it just like in the atrium during the day, just kind of tabling, doing the cake and all the food during the day. As of last year, we started helping with this carnival thing as well, since this is just the second year doing it.
There were plenty of contests, food, and even some performances during the night's celebration. Attendees, including a wide variety of college students and children, enjoyed the games and activities. The family-friendly atmosphere was the perfect place for alumni like Hope Bednarski to bring their young children.
My family today, I came last year. I think I heard about it through email, the alumni email, and we look forward to coming again this year after we came last year.
The main attraction last night seemed to be the free food, but I definitely took advantage of the opportunity to get a caricature of myself. It was a great time had by all. Back to you, Perry and Clay.
340 pink slips have been sent out to Syracuse City School District employees. The job cuts are part of an effort to reduce the budget. Syracuse City Deputy Superintendent Jaime Alacia says 584 cuts must be made. Of the 584 cuts, 155 vacancies remain unfilled, retirements and resignations. 89 jobs will still be cut. The Syracuse City School District is deciding which positions directly will be affected.
New York State Senate Majority Leader Dean Skelos says $250 million will be restored in schools in the upcoming New York State budget. Governor Andrew Cuomo's initial budget cut $1.5 billion from the New York schools. Skelos came out of a closed-door meeting between top state legislators and Governor Cuomo, confident that the budget will be passed in the next couple of days before the deadline.
The Mega Millions lottery is now over $300 million. That's $300 million. The draw for the $312 million jackpot is tonight, and it's the 6th largest jackpot in Mega Millions history. The largest jackpot was $390 million back in 2007, which begs the question, what would you do with that amount of money?
I'd pay off like school, I'd buy a house, I'd buy a car. I don't know, I would buy my friends a ton of stuff.
If I won $300 million, I'd pay off this tuition, buy a big house, plenty of cars, and pay for my son to go to school also.
Pay for college. Pay for college, get a house, get a car.
I would keep like a quarter of it and then donate the rest.
So, Perry, what would you do with $300 million?
Yeah, that's a great question. Growing up, I played baseball, and I think my dream would be to own a professional sports team. Definitely have to be the Philadelphia Phillies. What about you?
That's a great one, I would admit. But I have to say that if I had the chance, I think I would probably buy myself a nice golf course in the Caribbean and just live off there for a while.
It's safe to say whoever does get that money, hopefully they put it to good use that way.
Exactly.
Coming up after the break, fires in Colorado have forced nearly 10,000 people out of their homes.
And our weekend update on the crisis in Japan. But now our own Hannah McDonald with a quick look at the weather.
Today's sunshine was greatly welcomed here on campus, but that cold weather just won't seem to go away. I'll tell you what we can expect for the weekend coming up after the break.
The Syracuse University Student Association signed an anti-cyberbullying bill earlier this morning, and reporter Alexa Greenberg was there. She joins us now live in the newsroom. Alexa, tell us about this new bill.
Hi, Melissa. That's right. Earlier today, 4 organizations actually signed the bill. Last Monday, they actually passed the bill, but today was the signing, and these 4 organizations are hoping that SU officials will now put into effect that cyberbullying is a form of harassment. Syracuse University Student Association, the Resident Hall Association, the Penn Athletic Council, and Pride Union signed a joint resolution today demanding a code of conduct change and a commitment to education on the issue. Chief of Staff Amy Snyder says that she feels with the increasing presence of social media, cyberbullying has been taken to a new level.
I definitely think it's been an issue for as long as the internet's been around. It's not in the days of instant messaging. I think it's instant messaging, that it was still an issue. Now it's just moved into the realm of social media and internet forums.
Over the past few months, cyberbullying has gained attention nationwide and on SU's campus. SA President Neil Casey says that cyberbullying does not just affect students and campus organizations.
Each group is affected differently, but in all in the same way. You know, they are our neighbors, our classmates, and our friends who are victims of cyberbullying, and some of them are even within our own organizations.
Now, officials still haven't approved the bill, so they are waiting to get that into effect. But students and SA and the 4 organizations are encouraging students and other organizations to get involved with the bill and to say no to cyberbullying. Melissa?
Now, Alexa, isn't it going to be difficult to target students who are posting anonymously on a site such as College ACB?
Absolutely, and they have realized this, and it is going to be difficult, and they're hoping through their education, the education of talking to other organizations and making them aware of cyberbullying and its effects, that people will say no to these sites. They'll say that although they can go on these sites, they don't want to because it's not the right thing to do.
All right, thank you so much, Alexa.
Well, the University Senate is holding a public forum today, and that could result in some changes to the academic integrity policy. Citrus TV's Jess Gunnington joins us live from the Maxwell Auditorium. Jess, good evening.
Yeah, I'm here outside Maxwell Auditorium where there was just a town hall meeting on the academic integrity policy change. The proposed changes were presented by the director of the Academic Integrity Office here at SU. His name is Gary Pavella. There were about a dozen professors there. This was open to all professors. They basically wanted to propose these changes to the professors to see what they would think, bringing to the table from their respective schools, what they would think about possibly changing them and accepting these policies. The first was clarifying the distinction between academic dishonesty and academic negligence. Where is the line drawn? Are students aware enough about these policies, and can we maybe push more these policies and let students know exactly what they mean and when they're crossing the line. The second would be sanctions for graduate students possibly being suspended for a semester or two because of possibly violating the proposed changes to the academic dishonesty.
Now, Jess, what's the next step for SA? Where do they take their actions moving forward?
Well, on Friday at noon, Pavella told me that there's going to be a conference at the Sheraton where academic honesty committee members from Princeton, Maryland, and Vanderbilt are going to be making presentations to the SU faculty and anyone who wants to attend. The special thing is that these people making the presentations are actually students. So these academic honesty committees are made up of students, and he believes that they can bring light to the fact that students are capable of being on these committees and possibly having a voice in the academic integrity policy changes in general. So I think that would be a great luncheon to attend, and he thinks that we could do it here at SU.
And that was Jess Gunnington, streaming live from the Maxwell Auditorium. Jess, thank you.
Syracuse University has been awarded the Beckman Scholars Program grant. SU is one of the 9 recipients of the grant, which is designed to support undergraduate students studying chemistry, biochemistry, and medical and biological sciences. Students studying in these fields can apply for the scholarship, totaling $19,300. Applications are due April 18th, and selected students will be provided with research opportunities and staff mentors. After the FBI investigated a U.S. Airways jet when it was discovered that the pilot discovered a small hole in the aircraft Monday night, they have now investigated and found out that it was a bullet hole. A bullet has been recovered from inside the Boeing 737-400. A government source says the incident is not believed to be terrorism related and that the plane was not a target.
I refuse to wait for the images of slaughter and mass graves before taking action. When our interests and values are at stake, we have a responsibility to act. That's what's happened in Libya.
President Barack Obama has confirmed it is America's responsibility to prevent future conflict in Libya. The speech came in response to critics' concern over the cost of military action and another possible war. President Obama says that as a world leader, America cannot turn a blind eye to what is happening, and he also says that America's security may not be threatened, but the country's interests and values are. And radiation from Japan's Fukushima nuclear power plant has been detected in at least 15 U.S. states and as far east as South Carolina and Florida. However, the Environmental Protection Agency has confirmed that the radiation levels pose no threat to public health. The director of EPA's Radiation Protections Division says the radiation found is far below any levels of concern.